Okay, it's going. I'm so excited. Okay, are you guys ready to do this one? So let's do the next one. So it's basic shape. I'm kind of covering it with my goofy thing so you can't really see it, but I'll do the best I can here. So the basic shape on this one, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fourth degree. So its degree is 4. That makes it even, right? Its basic shape will be weird U. The end behavior is what's important. And you can even get tricky and just go U, U. That means up, up. Now I got to tell you, for me, the minute I write up, up, I come over here and put my arrows.
How do you get 4? How do you get the degree?
You count your X's.
Oh, yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now the next thing we need to know is we need to know where our zeros or our roots are located. So here we go. We're going to have 0. Nice and quiet in the back for me. Thanks, guys. 0, -4, 2, and +4. So we're ready to put our dots on. We're going to drive through here, and here, and here, and here. And here we go. Driving through, driving through, driving through, driving out of town. Can I see a wiggle of fingers if you got it right? Okay.
I got it right.
Next row down. We good? Next row down. Guess what? We add a negative in front. This guy, look at this. Here he is. Look at this guy. I'm going to show him with the little thing. Look at that guy right here. Look at that guy right here. We're going to have a negative. Do you remember when we had U's and we had a negative in front? It was a smiley face. What did it do? It made it go upside down. We reflected it. Same thing here. So instead of making W's, they make like weird M's. Does that make sense? They just flip upside down. Henry's putting the phone there for me. Thank you so much. And sadly, that's going to be on the video. There we go. So here we go. Let's try this next one. So what we're going to say on this one is our degree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you notice I was so lazy? I didn't even change the problem. It's a fourth degree and it's even, but the basic shape, because of the negative, is not a W anymore. It's going to look like that. So what's the end behavior now going to be? Down, down. Oh my God, it's like I planned that. D, D. And the minute I write that, I come over here and I put it over here, right? So now instead of going from Walnut Creek to Disneyland, we're going from San Francisco to Arizona, right? So our roots, here they are, -5, -2, 3, and 6. I put them on, -5, -2, 3, and 6. The key is knowing where you're starting. So we're starting here, and remember, our turns are in between the points. So we're driving through, make a turn. 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 Couple things you want to be careful of that I saw some of my friends do. The zeros, these roots, are the only place you're allowed to cross this line, only at those places. So I saw a girl who was doing one of her graphs, and she did this. And she said, why is this wrong? So here's what she had. She had -2, and this. And she went like this. She went here, and then here, and then here, right? Like that. And she goes, why is that wrong? And I said, here's what's wrong. You are only allowed to hit here, and here, and here. She added in this guy and this guy. Do you see what I'm saying? You can only cross in the towns that they give you. So you cross them and make your turn. So she said, but I'm ending at the right place. And I said, yeah, but you've hit too many other places. And those are more answers than we have. Okay? So can you guys do the next one? Give it a try.
I'll try.
If you have a weird looking graph that you like, show it to your neighbor. Make sure yours and theirs look really similar. They may be taller or shorter, but they should hit at the exact same places.
Oh, wait, you got it wrong. Oh, you forgot a 0.
Yes, I heard that. Okay, so here's what I got. I said it was a 4th degree. I said it was even, but it was an M shape because it's upside down, it's reflected. And my endpoints are down, down, and I threw those arrows right away. Here come my zeros. 0 is a 0. -4 is a root or a 0. 2 and 4, those are the only places I get to cross. So here I go. I cross, I head back down, I cross, I head back down, and I head out of town. And look, I missed that guy. Oops, there he is. Yeah? Okay, the next ones are just a tiny bit weirder, but they're not bad. We're going to odd, right? We're going to the odd ones. So here's what happens. Let me move this out of the way. We'll deal with him in a second. Okay, so here we go. We got our first one. So here's what I want you to think about. We don't make as many turns, or sometimes we make more. So when you have matching socks, they're a pair, and they match. 2 socks, even socks, they match. And they're either up, up, or down, down. In this case, we're going to have odd numbers of things. So what's going to happen is one of our sides will end up going down, starting, and one will start up. Does that make sense? Because they're not going to match because they're odd numbers. That's the thing. So I want you to think about it this way. You're going to start down low, right? You're going to start down low, and it's like money. Imagine you didn't have any money in the beginning of your life, but you ended your life with a ton of money. That's a good situation. That's positive. So like when we graph a line, a positive line, we start low and we go high. So here's what they're going to look like. The thing is like a Harry Potter lightning bolt, right? So the basic shape, if we have odd numbers, the basic shape is a lightning bolt. You see what I'm saying? Now, the more roots we have, the more twists in our lightning bolt. But the basic shape is a lightning bolt that starts down low and goes high. So here's what I'm checking out. 1, 2, 3. He's a 3rd degree, which makes him odd. His basic shape is a lightning bolt. He's going to start down low, and he's going to end up high. So I put my beginning things right away. Start down low, end up high. It's odd, so they're not going to match. So here we go. Let's get our roots. Our roots are -5 and -2 and +3. So let's put our roots on. -5, -2, +3. Now watch how easy it is. We're going to start down low, and then we're going to end up high. Yeah? Does that make sense? So even makes like a W or an N, and odd makes like a lightning bolt. Are you brave enough to try the next one on your own? Can you give the next one a try? So everyone's trying the next one. There we go. Yes. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, I'm coming up. Oh, here's what. Do you remember when we graph regular lines? So if I said y equals 2x plus 3, right? We would go up 2 over 1 to kind of in that direction. That's positive. It starts low, goes high. So that's why because it's all positive, right? Everything's positive. Yes, and that's what's going to happen with this. And it's the only one I have to think about. I'm good on this one, although I have to think for me. Good questions. I am moving stuff around. Here we go. Let me move this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my God, it's all bouncing around. Okay, are you ready? Let me get rid of this. Okay. Here comes our next one. I'm moving this in. Ooh, I love this one because look, I got a lot of answers here. Are you ready? So here we go. I'm going to count my degrees before I start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going through 5 towns here. 5th degree, which makes him odd. Our basic shape is a lightning bolt, and we want it to be a positive situation, which means we start low and we end high. So we're going to start low, end high. That makes our end behavior down and up. We're going to start down low in our life, but we're going to end up high. Yay. Okay, let's put our roots in. So our roots are 0, -4. And look what I did. I crammed a bunch of towns in at the end. 2, 4, and 6. So I'm going to put my 0 on. I'm going to put my -4 on. 2, 4, and 6. Are you guys ready? Remember, we make our turns in between. So we're starting down here. That actually should be a, what's it called? An arrow, right? But I made it some kind of little star. Here we go. Boom. Boom, quick turn, and out of town. How did you do? Did you do okay? Did you hit all the right place? Can I see a little finger wiggle if you got this? Nice. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I was telling Matt, I'm good with all of these. The next one is the only one that makes me, when I do the problem, when I mic up your answer key, I have to think about it. Watch what happens. When you're doing these ones, you start low, you end high. When I do negative, I flip it around, right? So we're going to start high. You had a bunch of money, and then you slowly lost all of your money, right? That's a bad situation. So our last ones are odd with a negative. So watch real quick. Here's my negative. He's pretty small. Keep an eye out for him. So here's what we're going to do. Let's count our degrees again. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So on this guy, he is a 3rd degree. That makes him odd. But he's a lightning bolt. But this time, the lightning bolt kind of goes in the opposite direction. So it's going to go like this, right? That's the basic shape, right? At the end, if it looks like that, that's awesome. End behavior starts high. My life is good. I have a lot of money, but then I slowly get swindled and I have nothing at the end. So I'm going to start up at the top. I'm going to end at the bottom. I'm going to put my roots on. I'm going to drive through -5ville. I'm going to stop by -2 town, and I'm going to -3 or +3 hills. So here we go. -5. -2, and 3. Okay, starting up high, make a turn, out of town. Look, I make them hit. That makes me so happy. How'd you do? Yeah, you're good. Do the last one. Try the last one. I'm going to pass up your homework, and it's going to look weird. Try the last one. If you're watching on COVID, I'm going to do the last one in a minute, but it's going to be quiet for a second. Okay. If you watch these videos, it's really weird because it just sounds like nothing. Actually, maybe I should just do the problem. You're going to freak out when you see the homework, but it's not what you think it is. I was actually nice. You will see why. Good time to go back on the site. You guys don't know why. You know, you'll look down and you'll look down. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to do this one pretty fast. We know that the basic shape is going to be a lightning bolt, and he is going to be going backwards. So it's going to look like this. The degree is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The end behavior is up and then down, and the roots are 0, -4, 2, 4, and 6. I'm going fast here. Boom, 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 boom. Start high. Go low. Yeah, look at me. I'm on fire. Yeah? How'd you do? Everyone okay? Goodbye, COVID friends. I'm stopping now. That's 16 minutes of your life you wanted. Oh,